Hey Gemini, this is LadySkarlette. I'm going to do an extended read for you for April. I'm just doing a little sage. I pre-shuffled and already meditated, but I thought just felt like clearing the space just a skosh more. I'm going to do my little disclaimer real quick before I start shuffling. I am a therapist, but in no way can this replace a therapy session with a licensed professional therapist. Um, if you are in crisis, you can text or call 988 24/7 365. And with that, let's get into your reading. I want to thank all of my Gemini subscribers because I have quite a few, and I just really appreciate the subscriptions and likes, shares, and sweet comments. I really appreciate it. So 3 of Cups and recent, past, or current, the world, and your home environment. Near future is the Queen of Wands, which is that Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. The Lovers in your current or recent past. Oh, that was a lot of cards. Just really need 2 more. Definitely wants to give me a lot of cards there, Gemini. The bottom of the deck, the Hanged Man, Strength, and 7 of Cups. So you're finding a lot of strength in gaining in wisdom. You've got the Hanged Man there, so that's about introspection, gaining wisdom. It can mean in suspension as well, but the Strength card there, that's a Leo card. But it's just like you're gaining strength. It might be in your head a little bit with that 7 of Cups, thinking about all the choices. There's an 8 of Swords underneath that too, so be careful not to get into your head too much, right? We've got to be careful with that. So we've got Ace of Cups connecting your near future to outcome, and the Empress in your outcome. So moving into that divine feminine. Definitely got some feelings of passion through this read. So we'll see what that's about. The Ace of Cups, it very well could be, we got the Lovers, Ace of Cups, Queen of Wands, Empress. I mean, some of you might be getting pregnant or pregnant with that energy. The Empress is all of the queens combined, sometimes associated with Taurus, but so some of you might be Taurus, Gemini, Cuspers as well. On the 3 of Cups, there's that Queen of Wands again that's over there in your near future. So you're moving into a passionate, creative time. Temperance. So just being patient that things are going to work out, but that's also Archangel Michael's energy. And so maybe you've been in meditation or prayer. 6 of Wands. Some of you, I mean, that's success and celebration and like victory. That's the victory card. Ace of Pentagrams. Some of you recently had a victory that resulted in some monetary reward. Also could be spiritual gifts with the cards that are laying out, with Temperance, Queen of Wands, and then the World here. Looks like completion of a cycle. You took a risk that paid off with the Fool card there. Some of you with that Hanged Man at the bottom and the 2 of Swords here are in a stalemate, so something's not moving forward, which could be where that Hanged Man energy is coming through. So some of you definitely have to choose a path. 8 of Swords. Again, that was at the bottom of the deck. Some of you have been in your head a lot, feeling like you didn't know everything about a situation. Some of you have let that go and had a completion cycle. Queen of Pentagrams at the bottom of the deck. Queen of Pentacles. Hanged Man again. 8 of Pentacles. Some of you have been working on stability and getting things clear clearing your head, studying up, kind of learning some new skills possibly too. You know, so there's some, you know, some people maybe about to graduate from high school or college. Get a real strong graduating from college vibe for some of you. Let's clarify the world in your home environment. Feels very much like completing a cycle, but it also could be that, you know, you feel on top of the world. Things are going great in your home environment. You're enjoying being there in your home environment. It's bringing you a lot of joy and sense of completion. Some of you might be doing something on social media with that Six of Wands in the world there. You know, that's being exposed to the world, basically. So Ace of Wands, yeah, definitely some of you are feeling very passionate and creative. And Nine of Pentacles, and that is that creative outlet is a monetary source for you. Let's get another, and some of you might be single with that, or just feeling very independent with the Ace of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. You know, Ace of Wands can also be about, you know, maybe you have, I get a sense that some of you have a lover that's not, it's not a commitment though. You kind of like your singlehood. So let's clarify. Let's get one more on that Nine of Pentacles. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Ancestors, and Angels. Yeah, new Ace of Cups. So for some of you, two aces right there. Some of you have a lover and it's just kind of staying in that. And, you know, that Two of Swords might be, do I choose to commit in this relationship or do I like my single situation more? The kind of protecting your peace, right? With the Lovers here, Knight of Swords. So somebody's moving quickly towards you. Justice. So those of you that might have a court case where you're going through a divorce, it might have felt like a long time coming, but it's about to speed up. Three of Cups definitely looks, and the Empress definitely looks like that turns out in your favor, putting you into this more independent with the Nine of Pentacles. The Empress is, you know, all the queens mixed into one. The bottom of the deck, King of Swords and the High Priestess. Things have come to light, but you're stepping into your power. Analytical King of Cups under there too. That's, to me, that's a balance of head and heart. And between the High Priestess, there was some stuff that was unknown that is now revealed to you. But I mean, you're stepping into this really divine energy, very creative, bringing new love into your life. So, you know, the Empress is very attractive. The Empress sits on her throne unbothered and does not chase. You're letting people come to you. Let's clarify this Queen of Wands, please. I just get a lot of creativity from that. For some of you, it is, you know, there's Seven of Swords. So you might be being a little bit of a player. That's an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius card, but it's also just, when we get creative, you know, that's our sacral chakra, where creativity is. That's also intimacy and pleasure. So, you know, some of you might have a few lovers and, you know, hey, go for it. Go for it. No judgment here. Do what makes you happy. Just be careful. With that Seven of Swords there, I get, though, that there could be somebody that is keeping things from you or has in the past. Star, that's an Aquarius card. That's wish fulfillment. Things are really coming together where you want them to be. Let's clarify that Star card, though. Oh, that was a lot of cards. Let's just get one or two to clarify that Star. Picking up, you know, the Empress energy, you might be really magnetizing. So Queen of Wands too. Queen of Wands is very attractive. And you might be getting a lot of offers. And you feel like the star, you know, the star of the show. And for some of you that are doing that, you know, social media platform or something like that, it's becoming very successful for you. So Knight of Wands, you might feel like a Knight of Pentagrams. Yeah, there's lots of offers towards you right now, maybe younger than you. And Six of Cups, someone from the, you're feeling very nostalgic about someone. You have the King of Swords again at the bottom, which is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius card. And the Chariot, so someone someone is fast moving towards you, and and with that Six of Cups there, it tells me someone from your past that was a love interest. There was a lot of burdens associated with that, and either you've been thinking about them. I mean, with the Chariot there, it looks like you're coming towards each other. Chariot's the fastest moving card in the tarot deck. I'm going to clarify this Ace of Cups. You also have new love interests around you. So if you're getting out, you're definitely getting offers, or there are people thinking about you. If you're feeling like randomly, I'm just going to say it, let's keep it fairly PG, but if you're getting randomly turned on, people are thinking about you. Maybe having fantasies about you. You might be up in your head having fantasies about someone too. So, Queen of Cups, feeling very full of love. I mean, full of love for yourself and others. Page of Pentagrams, maybe studying, but this also may be children. So you're kind of thinking more about, you know, as you might bring someone into your life, how you're going to, you know, balance that. Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius card, thinking logically and analytically, not wanting to juggle things. You're wanting your money to be balanced with the Two of Pentacles. But you're not wanting anybody to juggle you, and you're not wanting to juggle others, so you're being somewhat cautious, but you're also wanting to get out there and discover, right? Let's clarify this Empress in the outcome as well. Clarify the Empress. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Ancestors, and Angels. Let's clarify the Empress for Gemini, please. So, Four of Pentacles, you're kind of keeping things to yourself, not really telling people what you're doing. You might be traveling. I get that some of you might travel for work. Some of you might travel to see someone. Five of Swords, you're looking for peaceful resolutions to conflicts at this time. And so that might be also why you're kind of keeping things to yourself. Going to see someone like a lover might cause a conflict with friends or family, and so you're keeping it close. The Emperor, it's associated with Aries, but it's also somebody who's in control, stepping into their personal power. And I really feel like for a lot of you, that's you. You are stepping into this greatness, the Wheel of Fortune, right? It's good karma coming to you with, you know, the Emperor drives the Chariot, okay? And they're both upright. So that's about being in control and moving forward at really at whatever pace you choose. Nine of Cups at the bottom, Seven of Pentacles, and Four of Cups. You have a lot of love offers coming in and a lot of chances to socialize. And this is reaping the rewards of all the hard work you've put in. So you're getting that karma, you know, with the Wheel of Fortune there in the outcome, you're getting good karma back to you for the healing work that you've done, for all the hard work that you've done, getting yourself to a more stable place. I'm going to clarify with my personal deck, top line, middle line, and outcome. Okay. Yeah, so for some of you, there may have been a karmic partner or a twin flame situation, but you are really wanting to work on yourself. This is a time for healing and solitude and isolation. Some of you definitely were dealing with somebody. This is the Humble by Kendrick Lamar card, so it's, you know, somebody, that's the card that makes me think of dealing with a narcissist. So some of you may have been dealing with that, but you deserve the best. You deserve the best. Some of you may have been dealing with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or you could be a Gemini, Taurus, Cusper as well. And that's about practical stability, working on that stability. Especially after you've dealt with a narcissist, right? You've got to work on getting yourself back to stable. Cancer energy, some of you might be Gemini, Cancer, Cuspers. It's about creativity, intuition, feminine energy, balanced emotions, restoration, motherly protection, new beginnings, and inner wisdom. Some of you are focusing on your kids right now and just getting balanced, right? Let's clarify this middle section for you. you know, stepping into that Empress energy, that you're stepping into that divine feminine. Really see kind of a balance with this Emperor and the outcome. And, you know, we have the Emperor and the Empress in the outcome, which is definitely a divine pair. Okay, and we'll clarify more on that. And with the Chariot, it's like you're moving towards each other. Do not see anything necessarily talking about communication, but you do have that Page of Pentacles card, but that's more about study. It's not really about communication so much. Okay. So you're getting unstuck right now. It's never too late to take that chance forward. Sit Still, Look Pretty by Daya. Call Me HBIC. This is in that boss energy, divine feminine, definitely like a goddess energy or Empress type of card. Let's get a couple more clarifiers for Gemini, please. Okay. I attract that which I deserve from the universe, karma. So, like I said, some of you are getting that karmic reward back because you have good karma and you're getting that back. Solar plexus, confidence, personal power. That's kind of like the Emperor in a card. It's the solar plexus chakra. It's our third chakra. It's about confidence, new beginnings, healing from the past. Yeah, someone, Gangnam Style. So someone definitely was thinking too highly of themselves. You're still healing from this situation with someone. So, you know, they weren't healed enough to be with you, and you're kind of healing from that situation, which is what is giving you that good karma by leaving that in the past. So let's clarify the outcome for you with this Emperor and Empress divine pair down here with the Chariot. You know, that's the Emperor's conveyance, so it's likely that they're coming towards you, but it could be you coming towards each other as well. So we have, I do not demand, I command, respect, and that's definitely the Emperor. There's, you know, you're putting down good boundaries of how you want to be treated. So you're just commanding respect by walking in the room, and that's kind of like that Call Me HBIC, you know, Sit Still, Look Pretty by Daya. Give me a couple more cards for Gemini for their outcome, please. In My Life by the Beatles, divine counterpart, nostalgia. Some of you know who your divine counterpart is already. Aries energies. For some of you, it's an Aries. With the Emperor as an Aries card and the Aries energy card coming out. Well, that one flipped. Sympathy for the Devil. What's confusing you is the nature of my game. So if they were kind of breadcrumbing you before, both of you have come to a place of healing, and so you've gained experience and wisdom. The unmasking of self, right? Done some shadow work, done some inner child work, possibly. Okay, that was a book. We don't want the book. Take these. So yeah, definitely somebody's looking at your social media, or, you know, if you live in a town, maybe they're you know, driving past your house or your job or whatever. Somebody's definitely wanting to reach out to you. If you need validation, there it is. Somebody, Opal with just Libra energy. This is about balance and harmony, synchronicity. Be careful about people pleasing, and be careful, you know, work on your anxiety. Some of you might have trouble sleeping or something like that. So get good rest, good self-care. Let's get another couple cards for the outcome here. So Respect by Aretha Franklin. Again, you're getting that Empress energy. You know, if respect isn't being served at the table, you get up and walk away. Timing had been off for you in this divine counterpart in the past. You know, but with the way that this is falling, I Like Me Better When I'm With You by Love. This is about falling in love. You got the Moldavite card under that, which is basically my Tower card in the deck, and that is major transformation, major move forward, okay? Let's get some oracle cards. Let me move these out of the way. Get some personal oracle, some advice for you, Gemini. advice for Gemini moving forward. So pray and meditate. Celebrate your feminine. Definitely celebrating your feminine, stepping into the Empress energy. It's never the changes we want that change everything. Communication is connection. Call a friend. So definitely some of you need to, you know, talk to your friends, get more social, get yourself out there, be centered in all things, budgeting and planning. Do not go gentle into that good night. Rage against the dying of the light. Don't give up. You know, this big change is happening for you, where you're moving forward in a lot of ways and moving towards a divine counterpart. For those of you that are interested in that, okay? Our doubts are traitors and make us lose the good we oft might win by fearing to attempt. Focus and grow. 4444, good times coming. Change in income as well. It's beautiful. Let's get some of these crazy sexy love notes for you all. I really like these. These are really cute. I'll pull some runes for you too. I actually meant to do that before I did these, but I will pull some runes for you. Let's do that really quick before we get those. That almost was sideways when I put it down. So I'm wondering, it's not quite in reverse, I don't think. So Fehu, so this is about rewards for all the hard work, this rune, Fehu. It literally translates to like cattle, which were the measure of worth in this time period. So it's about earned income, things that had to be worked for but will produce an expected source of revenue or reward, right? Prosperity coming to you in some form. It's a rune about fulfillment. You have what it takes to win over the opposing forces through diligence and hard work, which you've been doing. You don't have any negative or delay runes really here, so you know, it's almost like the sun is coming, you know, you're coming out of dark times. Sigil is an incredibly positive rune. That's the next rune that you have, the one that looks like an S. It's one of the great runes of victory, and so it basically assures success. So it could also mean that you're working really, really hard with those two runes together, and that you need to make sure that you're taking rest and getting good self-care. Also with Sigil and then Bjork upside down, you might be worried a lot about family. And so I would just say, you know, just be aware of that. Sigil is always positive, and it's about a rune of great health and vitality. So if you're worried about somebody's health, including your own, it's just like, eventually it's going to be okay. Like, you know, you may have had some family problems or domestic issues. It's a warning. This is not a negative rune cast, so all of these things will be resolved, but it can foretell worrisome news about a family member, anxiety about someone close to you. So there's nothing indicating that anything's going on. Like children, home life looks healthy. So it's just basically saying use your discernment, be prudent, because good things are definitely coming to you. This anxiety that you have over your family is really, you might get some worrisome news, but with Fehu, Sigil, and Bjork together, I think that news will be good, but it might be a little bit delayed, or it might be just something concerning that is going to work out, okay? So let's get a couple of crazy, sexy love notes for you, Gemini. My cat, you hear my cat meow, and he's mad at me because he wants to go outside, and I won't let him. we have something poisonous in our yard, and we've had 2 cats get sick, so he's not allowed outside, and he gets really angry about it. And it's spring, and he really wants to go chase the butterflies. So unplug is your first card. Recharge your soul batteries by unplugging from the digital world. And I think I just said that in your runecast. Like, be careful to not be working too hard, right? Connect with yourself by disconnecting from distractions such as other people's to-do list. Take a stroll. The best way to generate fresh and innovative ideas is to balance the virtual and natural worlds. The birds and the trees have just as much to teach you as the internet. Compassion for all. Compassion is the beating heart of all spiritual practices. The peace you seek comes from the peace you create. Extend your compassion to all beings today, including yourself. Everyone benefits when you are kind. May all beings be happy and free. Listen. Are you talking more than you're listening? Do you finish people's sentences for them? Shh. True connection is about how we make people feel and whether or not we're being open and present. Life is communicating with you, dear one. An important message is trying to get through. Let go of your fear of not being heard. You'll get your chance. For now, just listen. Say you're sorry. Are you carrying around regret? Is there a relationship that needs healing but you just don't know what to say? Give your pride a rest and simply start with I'm sorry. Take responsibility and acknowledge your role in the situation. Apologize for them and for you. Then let it go and be very proud of yourself. Making amends isn't easy, but it's a huge leap forward on your spiritual path. Bravo. You are loved. You are enough just as you are, and you are loved. If you don't have a model for love, imagine yourself as a child. Perhaps you have a favorite picture of yourself as an adorable 5-year-old. Look into your own sweet eyes and acknowledge just how special you are. That child inside still needs your tenderness, and so does the adult you. Please don't abandon yourself. Instead, tap into the ocean of love inside. Confidence. It takes courage to put your butt on the line and go for it, and the best way to strengthen your confidence is to put yourself out there. Who cares what other people think? Everybody starts somewhere. And don't worry about making mistakes. You can always course correct. But you'll never know or grow unless you try. And the more you do, the more confident and successful you'll become. When you shine, we are all inspired to do the same and offer your love. Is there someone in your life who could benefit from loving kindness? The gesture doesn't have to be big. Send an email, pick up the phone, pop by for a visit, or order a bouquet of posies. Let this person know that you're thinking of him or her. When we offer our love generously, that caring energy comes back to us tenfold while also lifting us up in the process. Reach out and offer your love today. So, I am going to pull a couple of cards on that divine counterpart energy that I was feeling. Just a few quick cards to see if there's anything else that we should know about that Emperor-Empress situation for you. What does Gemini need to know about the Emperor-Empress situation coming towards them in their outcome? Thank you, Spirit Guides, Ancestors, and Angels. Just a couple of cards telling us what to expect with this Emperor-Empress connection in the outcome. So we have 7 of Pentacles. Well, it's divine timing. Time is right for it, whereas it was not in the past. Both of you needed to come to a place of healing, and the Emperor and Empress are those healed versions. 3 of Pentacles. You might meet this person at work. You may have been in a third-party situation with them before, moving slowly towards each other with that Knight of Pentacles. You know, the Knight of Pentacles moves very, very slowly. And is there going to be communication, Spirit? Do we get any signs of communication? Thank you, Spirit Guides, Ancestors, and Angels. That's a lot. Let's ask about communication. Will there be any communication between the Emperor and Empress? Got the Chariot on the cut. Alright, Spirit Guides, Angels, Ancestors. Do we see any possibilities of communication? Alright, look. 2 of Cups, soul contract, 3 of Cups. You might meet them or see them out, or definitely, you know, with those 2 threes there was a third-party situation on one of the sides, or even both. Ace of Wands, you all are very attracted to each other. King of Cups, 8 of Wands is definitely a communication card. 7 of Wands, they're very protective. They're in their head about it, though. And so 2 nines, that's the end in tarot, okay? 9s. But it's not a 2 nines are also about acceptance. Both of you are coming to a place of accepting that you're a divine partnership. You have a lot of love for each other, but you're also defensive. You both have armor on. And so there looks like there might be communication, a possibility of that. Of course, I cannot tell you what someone's going to do with their free will, but it's definitely a soul partnership contract, and it is likely that there is communication. So it doesn't mean, that I'm saying for sure that they're going to communicate, but there's a lot of hidden stuff there with the moon and the cut there. Ooh. A lot of love with the Ace of Cups. But you all are really defensive towards each other. So, Nine of Wands, so boundaries, Nine of Cups. Temperance. Be patient, it's coming. It's divine. That's Archangel Michael's card. It's kind of hidden, the moon there, associated with Cancer, but I do see a possibility there, Gemini. That is your long read for the beginning of April. Thank you to all of my subscribers, all the people that are like, sharing, and commenting. If you haven't subscribed, please do. And again, I appreciate you very much. This is Lady Scarlett saying I hope to see you soon.